Well, remember how I always keep on saying that when you take up this journey of being a Bible believer, of submitting yourself to the Most High, that you're eventually going to get jumped in the streets, or possibly a future jumping can happen. There's ways of avoiding that, and I am giving thanks for a reminder from Elle. I'll put her copy of her video here. I'll figure out if I can't leak it. If I can't, I have also put it onto my story and reposted it, so you should be able to see it hopefully in your feed. But she reminded me, which by the way, thank you for this video, because one reason why I probably didn't pick up on this is because it was a family member, a very close family member. And this has been going on for a while. And sometimes when you're too close to a situation, it kind of does blind you compared to somebody that's outside of it. And hearing this, that anyone that is speaking negativity into you, whether they mean to or not, or even know if they're not, they're most likely being used by the dark side. Let's just say it. They may have the most best intentions for you, but if their words are coming off like, wait, hold on a minute, that doesn't fit what's going on in my life. And that's what was happening with me. For the past, I would say about almost a year, until, like I said, I saw the video and it finally clicked because I was too close to the situation. I was always just looking at my family member going, that's not going on. Everything's good. The Most High got me. My marriage is doing good. My household's doing good. I'm doing good. Yes, even if there has been some struggles, there have been trials and tribulations that I have been working through. Because come on, guys, even though I come in here bubbly, it's not like I'm not going through it. Trust me on that. I would say, no, at the end of the day, I still give him the honor, the glory, and the praise. Always. And even though I have spoken this to this family member and said, hey, it's fine, it's okay, leave it alone, it's not what you're thinking it is. But them coming back repeatedly, and then here, as I was saying in one of my previous videos, this has been a little bit of a crazy week because me and my husband, our schedules got crossed, so we end up double and triple booking ourselves. And just in the middle of that chaoticness, I get a text message from this family member stating the same thing. I'm doing some moves in my business and everything else, and that's what it was mainly about. Which, like I said in my previous video, when you get signs that you're going the right direction, the devil's going to do everything they can to stop you with distractions. Don't let it stop you. Don't. Keep going. Well, they said, of course, the same thing of hey, if you're doing your business, I'm worried about you. You need to do this and that and da da da. And the thing about it is, as I say in all my ignorance of the law does not excuse you from the law. So there's laws, statutes, and principles that you need to be following for God to be able to bless you, to be able to be yielded to his will, for him to grant these to you. And everything that my family member put into that text message would have put me in complete violation of many different laws. I kind of ended up losing count because I kind of was a little bit taken aback because I'm well, they're using some scripture, but like I said, devil knows the Bible too. So I was okay, before I reply back, let me get some wise counsel. I'll get somebody else who's also a business owner, married, and falls under these same type of circumstances and get that wise counsel. So called them up, relayed everything that was going on. I was telling them, this doesn't feel right. This is completely let me move completely out of the covering of the Most High. And what some people don't understand is, for you to stay protected under the Most High, you have to stay under his covering. That's why I do the ignorance of the law does not excuse you from the law. Because the thing about it is that his laws and principles, they're your covering. They get, as long as you're under his covering, nothing's going to harm you. Not unless it's a test or a trial or a tribulation for a reason to get to another level. And that's a testing, like I said. It's not, oh, you're going to like have really, really bad circumstances. No, what getting out of the covering is that, how would I put it as an example? Let's say that you're under your parents' household. Your parents' household is your covering. They have rules in place to pretty much keep you safe. Let's say one of those rules is, hey, curfew is at midnight. You got to be back in the house at midnight, and no, you're not supposed to leave the house during that time. Well, let's say that it's past midnight. It's like 1 o'clock, and you're like, you know what? I want to go hang out with my friends. The window's right there. I can just go out the window and go hang out with my friends. Well, let's say you go and do that. And I don't know about other different states' laws, but I know for like the state I'm in, curfew for anyone under the age of 18 is midnight. If you get caught after midnight and get found out that you are not the appropriate age to be out, guess what happens to you? You get arrested. So let's say you're going out with your friends and you guys get caught because, hey, you're just hanging out by the car, and then somebody called the cops because they were like wondering why a bunch of teenagers were hanging out there. So you get arrested. And then your parents get a knock on their door at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And they're like, oh, we grabbed your daughter. And it's like, wait, our daughter's supposed to be in their room sleeping. No, apparently not. Apparently she snuck out and we arrested her. Yeah, that's removing a covering. You chose to disobey the rules. So you chose to disobey the laws and the principles. And now you're facing the consequences of those actions. So this all to come back to say is that even the people closest to you, even with the possibly the purest intentions, can be used by the otherworldly forces of darkness to speak negativity into your life. And as I said previously, has been said before, that we don't fight against flesh and blood, but principalities and spirits. It's when somebody gives you a negative word like that and tries to construe the word onto you. Yeah, you're maybe like looking, like I was, looking sideways at them like, what are you talking about? That's not even going on. It's because they're not talking physically to you. They're speaking into your spiritual life. They're doing spiritual warfare with you without you saying it. And just like I said in the video that I shown, and she used Proverbs 12:6, which, yes, is a big reminder. The words of the wicked are to lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them. So when somebody comes into your life and speaks something negative onto you, or something that's not true, or something that just gives you the side eye, make sure to use the Most High's words against them, the righteous words against them, saying, no, I rebuke that. Do Psalms 91 saying, hey, I am under the Most High's covering. I am following his laws and statutes and commandments. Yes, 1,000 may fall at my right and 10,000 at my left, but it's not coming near me. It's not coming near my dwelling. Be away. Don't be nice to people who are willing to jump you in the streets. And with that, be blessed.